beautiful Capricorn, what's happening, what's crackalacking, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your June 2020 love tarot reading. I hope all is well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, Cappy, let's get on into June and see what we got going on. Messages from my Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 2020. What messages do we got coming through for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 2020. What do we got going on? Messages for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 2020. All right, Cappy, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, all right? Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys this month is the King of Pentacles. Very, very good. Staying on top of business, okay? For some of you here, could be relating to career and finance. I usually relate this more to putting in the time and effort for the things that you need to prioritize. So I do feel that throughout the month of June, a lot of you guys are really focusing on top priority, what business you need to take care of, whether that is things in regards to your own personal life, whether this is finances, whether this is personal relationships, even a relationship with yourself, such as things like self-care and things of that nature. You are really staying on top of business. Looking good here. I like this energy for you guys, okay? Stepping into your current energy, we got here the Page of Wands. You can be connecting with a fire sign here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. The Page of Wands is basically being in a position where you are feeling a lot better, a lot more lighthearted than I think you felt in quite a while. And I think that this energy you're settling into feels really fucking good and really positive, because the King of Pentacles talks about being grounded, and following that through with the Page of Wands, that's really, really comfortable. In regards to who you're dealing with here, we got here Four of Wands, and the outcome that's present is the Two of Swords. So, based on what I'm seeing for you so far, Capricorn, I feel like you're really surrounded by a good environment moving into June 2020. And specifically, you might be surrounded by a very good specific person. Okay, that's the kind of the vibes that we're looking at. Whoever the Four of Wands is over here, you may be walking into the sunset with somebody in June 2020. But if this isn't about you walking into the sunset in June 2020, this could just mean that you are surrounded by a lot of stability here and you're feeling really good, okay? So we can be seeing possibly stability here between you and another person, but if it's not stability between you and another person, it is stability overall in your life. Four of Wands is like everything is going very fantastic, and that's because I chose to put in that work to be having a fantastic and magical life. I like it, man. I like it a lot. So let's get on into it real quick. Before we go into the meat and potatoes of the reading, let me just clarify a few cards and then we'll get on into it, okay? Clarifying the Four of Wands. Why is the person that Capricorn's dealing with showing up as the Four of Wands, please? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 2020. We got here the Tower. Uh-oh, we got a shock. Now the Capricorns are like, okay, Ant, this reading seems so good, but the Tower card came out. No, the Tower card's positive. I feel really good energy here. Of course, the Tower card represents Scorpio, and this is also my Mercury card. If you guys weren't aware, we do have Mercury retrograde occurring on June 18th in the zodiac of Cancer. On June 2nd, Mercury goes into its pre-shadow period, so moves into Cancer, starts the pre-shadow June 2nd, June 18th, we get into full retrograde mode, okay? With the Tower card here, you also had the Queen of Wands jump out, clarifying the Four of Wands. So, I have a feeling that either somebody's unexpectedly stepping up to the plate and showing true and genuine change, or unexpectedly, a possible flirtatious new lover is coming in. So, take it what way it resonates. If it resonates, and give the reading time to resonate, you know, whether it resonates or not in June, whether it resonates 3 months later, whether it doesn't apply to your life at all. You know, take a reading with a grain of salt. But from what I feel right now, Capricorn, this feels like someone's going to surprise you, and it feels really good. Someone here may shock you because they may come in and really show you that they're willing to put in effort and change. For those Capricorns that are already dealing with somebody and that may have had a, you know, bad ending to it, maybe someone here is really trying to change. And Mercury retrograde can do that. It can bring people to recognize what they've done wrong. It can bring their problems to the forefront. They can acknowledge it and they can change. You know, Mercury retrograde, the whole goal there is for people to change. And also we have Venus retrograding in Gemini right now, and Venus is the planet of love. So that could be heavily affecting whoever you're dealing with to take a look at where they've been wrong and to come back around and surprise you that they want to change in a positive way. So for some Capricorns here, whoever you're dealing with, whether you're married to them, in a relationship with them, talking to them, you may see some sudden change, positive change in your person. Now, for some of you Capricorns here that are single, you may surprisingly meet somebody new, a new flirtatious character, somebody who is unapologetically themselves, somebody who comes off very genuine. So for the singles Capricorns, there's a pretty great chance you may meet somebody here in June 2020. And for the Capricorns that are currently dealing with someone, it seems like your person is positively changing. They're reflecting on their negative actions, and they're coming in with some really good positive change, positive attitude, flirty energy, ready to get shit done and ready to embrace the connection that the two of you have, especially if you've been dealing with somebody who's been hot and cold. Okay, we're looking pretty good here so far. So what I'm going to do here, Capricorn, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'm going to take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout June 2020. Then I'm going to take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout June 2020. We'll see where energies are aligning, and then we will see the outcome, all right? All right, man, messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout June 2020. How does the person that Capricorn's dealing with feel towards Capricorn? And what is going on with this individual throughout June 2020? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout June 2020. How does the person that Capricorn's dealing with feel towards Cappy? And what is going on with this person throughout June 2020? First card out is the Ten of Swords, burying away the hatchet. Looking very good. So I have to do this because here's the thing. This reading is resonating to both singles. So single Capricorns, this reading's resonating to you. And for Capricorns that are dealing with someone, keep in mind, dealing with someone just means you're romantically talking to someone or communicating with somebody, okay? If you're single Capricorn, someone just recently got on the market. Ten of Swords. They are new, fresh, ended connection, and are looking for something interesting. Six of Swords. They're looking for someone to grab their attention. Now, if you're dealing with somebody, Capricorn, the person you're dealing with here, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, they're coming from a position where they're ready to leave the past behind, and they're really ready to reach calmer waters with you. So we're seeing a lot of sudden change happening here. Not even just for Capricorns that are single, but for Capricorns that are dealing with somebody, people are getting ready to put in the effort, put in the work, and reach calm waters with you while leaving the past behind, burying the hatchet. Moving forward, we have here the Two of Pentacles, and we have here the Ace of Swords. So Capricorn, remember how I said previously in a couple minutes ago in the reading, I was talking about how you may have been connecting with a person who is super hot and cold, but suddenly they're changing. Yeah, we got here Ace of Swords and we got here Two of Pentacles. If somebody's been super dodgy when it comes towards communication and genuinely connecting with you, it feels that in the month of June, they're not going to be dodgy at all. They're going to be pretty communicative here with that Ace of Swords. This person's going to speak their truth, and their truth is, okay, my dog's freaking out. But their truth is here, Capricorn, is that the person you're dealing with is interested in you and wants to be invested in you, okay? So based on what I'm seeing here so far, with the Two of Pentacles paired with the Ace of Swords, this person wants that genuine change. They want to change, and they want to be able to offer themselves to you with a brand new beginning and calmer waters, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here so far for you. Now, moving forward into the rest of the reading, Capricorn, in regards to your person, we do have the Three of Swords, and we do have the Queen of Swords. So with all this being said, it does feel to me that your person needed to experience pain, separation, distance, in order to really recognize what they were losing, okay? So for the Capricorns that are dealing with someone, I feel like you guys automatically distance yourself the moment that your person was being hot and cold. And by doing that and by not giving this person attention, you did actually cause them pain. They didn't like being separated from you. They didn't like being out of reach from you, out of communication from you. So this person started to realize that as they were distant from you, they were genuinely missing you. And they were really wanting that kind of warmth and love and connection back from you. So overall, from what I'm seeing so far for the Capricorns that are dealing with somebody, it feels really good, man. It feels like your person here needed some time to realize that they were going to lose something amazing. And as they had time away from you, they've came to the recognition that truthfully, they really care about you. And it comes as a shock for you, the Tower card. It's a shock to you because they've been so hot and cold for so long, but they're genuinely getting ready here to put in the work. So it looks very good. For the single Capricorns here, I think you're dealing with somebody who's recently healed from their past relationships and is ready to really be with somebody. They're ready to really lay down with someone. So leaving it off for the singles here, and basically, because normally when I do readings, guys, it's about a person you're dealing with. For the singles, from what I see for you guys, for any Capricorn here who's single, in June 2020, you are probably going to come across somebody who is ready for a relationship. It doesn't feel like a person who's wounded. It doesn't feel like a person who's still trying to pick up the pieces of their shattered heart. It feels like a person who's genuinely ready for a new type of connection, ready to reach calm waters, ready to be in a relationship, and is mature enough to be in a relationship. So for the single Capricorns out there, I think you're getting yourself somebody who is actually ready for this kind of relationship. They're ready to connect with somebody on a one-on-one level. They're not looking for a trauma bonding relationship. They're not looking for a situationship. They're looking for something real. So single Capricorns, you may be getting a person who's genuinely ready here this month, okay? But now going back to the overall of the reading for the people that are dealing with certain individuals, Capricorn, in regards to who you're connecting with, this person did not like being without you. And unfortunately, they had to experience pain to really recognize that they genuinely care about you. And sometimes that's just how it works out. At the end of the day, it's your choice whether you choose to give them a second shot or you choose to forgive them. That's always on you. And every Capricorn will be different in this scenario. So do what feels right. In regards to how you feel towards this person, Capricorn, let's take a look here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 2020. How does Capricorn feel? We did have the Judgment card fall out. The Judgment card is Scorpio energy, but it also talks about giving something a chance. So some of you Capricorns may be considering giving this person a second chance, okay? How does Capricorn feel towards the person they're dealing with throughout June 2020? And what is going on with Capricorn during this month as well? So, second card out here is the Seven of Wands. So, it feels to me that you guys are kind of not confused, but wishy-washy on if you want to give this person a second chance. You're not sure yet. You need time to think is definitely the vibe that's coming through. You know, things have changed. The Death card. You changed significantly. That's a fucking given. But you changed in a very positive way. So it feels good here, okay? But with the Death card here, there's a part of you, Scorpio, that's like, there's a part of you, Capricorn, that's like, well, things have changed, you know? But when change happens, sometimes we have to embrace new beginnings and not be fearful of that change. Keep in mind, the person you're dealing with here, they suddenly changed. They were no longer being hot and cold with you in June. They're being very upfront and direct, Ace of Swords, with how they feel about you and how they want to move forward with you, Six of Swords. So the person you're dealing with, they changed. They're not giving mixed signal. They're not being in a position where they're high and dry, hot and cold. They're being direct with you. So they've changed. And you've changed. You know, you started becoming more lighthearted with life. You stopped being as serious as you were. You're very grounded. You're very relaxed. You know, you're going with the flow of life. But sometimes we have to give change and love and connections a new beginning and a clean slate. So Capricorn, of course, the choice is yours. But I do feel a number of you guys kind of ready to embrace a clean slate with this person and a genuine new change. There are fears here, Five of Pentacles, of the person you're dealing with reverting back to their old selves, right? Meaning that some of you Capricorns do fear that the person you're connecting with will become hot and cold again and won't be stable. But I think that their stability throughout the month of June 2020 is something that they want to show you and prove to you. We got here 10 of Cups and we got here 9 of Cups. To be fair, Capricorn, I do feel that you still have feelings for this person, even if things didn't end well originally. And I think there is a part of you that can see a genuine future with the person that you're connecting with here. One more card. Yeah, the Hierophant and also the Fool. Wow. Yeah, Capricorn, there's a part of you here that really does feel like this has the potential to work. With the Fool card paired with the Hierophant card, the Hierophant can talk about, it could signify marriage, but heavy commitment it signifies, and the Fool card is taking a risk. So I do feel, Capricorn, that throughout the month of June, even though there's a big part of you that is nervous about giving this person a second chance, that is nervous about having a clean slate and new beginning with this individual, it feels good to fantasize about it. It feels good to imagine it. And I feel like for most Capricorns, like I said, it's okay if you don't want to, but I feel for most Capricorns, you may be leaning towards giving this person a second chance, considering how they suddenly changed and how they're being really direct with you and how it seems like they're taking care of handling their business, right? What is this person's business? This person's business is their feelings, and they're finally managing it, expressing it, and doing what they need to do. Just like how this month in June, Capricorn, you're on top of your priorities. Now, keep in mind, Cappy, even if you give this person a second chance, you are still keeping your priority list a little bit more top notch. Your priorities here are still going to be your happiness. Your priorities here are still going to be your individuality. Your priorities will still be family. Your priorities will still be work and all those things. So you will not make this person your number one priority, and that's totally okay. Remember, you're the Page of Wands this month. You're going with the flow. You're not trying to be too serious. You're trying to see things and see where the river flows. You know, see where the stream ends. It's kind of the vibe that we're seeing this month, and it feels positive and genuine and good, you know? In regards to where energies are aligning between Capricorn and this person, let's take a look here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout June 2020, where are energies aligning? We got here the Justice card. We got here the King of Wands. And we also got here the Ace of Wands. Nice, guys. Really good cards coming out for sure. So with the Justice card here, you can be dealing with a Libra. You may have Libra in your chart. The Justice card is like bringing back the balance. So when it comes towards reinvesting into this person, you're not rushing in right away. You're not giving all of yourself and putting everything that you have into this connection in right away. You note and acknowledge that it needs balance and healthy boundaries. So with the Justice card here, it's like, let's take this slow. Let's enjoy everything. Let's go with the flow. Let's see if this new slate can work. You know, you're basically testing out the waters with this person and seeing if things have really changed, and you're taking it slow one step at a time. And you know what? By taking it slow, it's actually starting to cause a spark here, you know? The spark is starting to be relit between you and this person. You're feeling the vibes as you take it slow with them. You're feeling the passion as well as they are too. And overall, you are creating something nice with the individual that you're dealing with, Capricorn. So for those of you here who are resonating with this reading, I feel genuine energy coming from your person, very direct and blunt, that they want you. And that they realize they made a mistake being so hot and cold, as they're now very sure that you are what it is they want. And they want to be invested in you. And I think they're willing to go slow with you as well. I don't think they are going to try to up the pace. I think they're willing to go slow with you. Okay? So bringing back that balance in this connection, not making it your number one priority, not putting everything into it, just simply allowing it to gradually build over time, going with the flow while prioritizing other things in your life. It's keeping it simple, and it feels good. It feels classy. It's a good vibe coming in for you, okay? In regards to the outcome between Capricorn and this person, let's take a look here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 2020. What is the overall outcome, please, between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with? Let's take a look. We got here the Magician. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. With the Magician card being the outcome here, this is Virgo energy. But from what I'm feeling here, we have a connection that is mutual. The Magician card usually talks about mutual attractiveness between the two of you, and it can talk about mutual feelings. But I also feel like this kind of is giving me some Six of Pentacles vibes, where the two of you are on the same page. And pulling one more card, we did get the Chariot. And with the Chariot being here, Cancer energy, which is actually, if you're for Capricorns, if you're a Capricorn rising, your 7th house will be in Cancerian. So check your ascendant sign. I do feel some Capricorn risings up in this video today for some reason. So if you're a Capricorn rising watching this, your house of partnership, your 7th, will be Cancer. Okay? So you may be this is talking about your house of partnership, and things are building up and things are looking good. Okay? Your house of partnership is being illuminated. It looks really good, man. It looks really good. And that's forward movement there too, man. The Chariot card talks about forward movement and taking this thing, you know, as far as it'll go. So Capricorn, in regards to the person you're dealing with, how they feel towards you is that they are ready to bury the hatchet, put the past between the two of you, put it behind, okay? And what they're doing throughout June is being incredibly communicative towards you, being very direct with how they feel about you. They are really letting go of that pain they experienced in the past, and they're really grateful for that pain in a sense. They're recognizing that they needed that pain to figure out that they truly cared about you. They needed that distance to recognize that you're what they wanted. And as for you, Capricorn, with how you feel during the month, there is a part of you that's nervous of it not going right. There is a part of you that's nervous that this person maybe will change, but not will, you're scared of them reverting back to their old ways, but they feel very direct. They feel like they know what they want. I think they know that they want you, and they feel genuine. And I think that you're leaning more towards giving them the chance rather than not. And sometimes you got to take risks in these types of connections, Like I said, they're not number one priority. Like I said, you're not totally investing in them 100% just yet. You still have other higher priorities on top of your list, and that's good. You're taking things slow, bringing back the balance into your life, which is good as well. So don't rush it. And you know what? Whether it works out or not, I think it's an experience that's worth having. So overall, pretty genuine, pretty positive, pretty good fucking reading. And for the single Capricorns out there, as I stated previously, for those of you that have been focusing on your business, for those of you that have been prioritizing your life and doing all the things you need to do, it feels like you're meeting a person with the same type of energy. So for the single Capricorns out there, you're going to meet somebody who's on the same vibration as you are. Somebody who has healed themselves and is taking care of their own business and is ready for something real, such as a commitment. They're ready for a commitment, and they're mature enough for a commitment, to whereas they're not looking for a situationship or just to connect with somebody and not be able to take that further, So for the singles Capricorns here, you may be meeting somebody matching your energy in June 2020 as well. Really fantastic reading, guys. Honestly, this reading was very, very awesome. I really like the vibes coming from it. I didn't even feel a glimmer of negativity. So, Cappy, have an awesome and amazing June here. You're looking pretty good. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Of course, give it time to resonate. And if it doesn't apply, don't apply it to your life. Guys, have an awesome, amazing, and fantastic rest of your June. And I will catch you guys for your June 2020 mid-monthlies. Much love, my Cappies, and have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Peace.